meeting. It's a hot day, and I'm glad it's cool in here. And so our first item on the agenda, of course, is our call to order and attendance. So we'll begin with
Dominic Dickey, Deputy Trustee present, also not trustee present.
Tony Henry, Board Chair, present.
Pat Turner, Board Secretary, present.
Patsy Brewer, Recording Secretary, present.
Curtis Whitaker, Financial Advisor, present through Teams.
Okay, great. All righty, so
I'm Mary McKay. I'm the new Director of Communications.
Mary McKay,
Okay, all
wow,
right.
nice to have you aboard.
Yeah.
Looking forward to hearing it. I'm sure Trustee Knox has some words to say about you.
I do actually.
Okay, well, we can't wait to hear. So of course, our board member, Mr. Steer, is absent, so we'll make a note of that. All right, our second item on the agenda is the approval of the board meeting minutes. And those meetings come from June the 9th. Did you get a chance to take a look at those, Pat?
I would move to approve the June 9th minutes.
Okay, Ms. Turner approves, and I will second that. And all those, any discussion, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All right, so opposed, we have the board minute meetings of June 9th passing. All right, our third item on the agenda are the financial reports. And Mr. Whitaker, you want to take those, or if you want to?
Curtis, you want me to take it?
Trustee,
I got it.
can do it.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay,
All right, so we're gonna start with our Wayne Township County Financial Management System. Start with our account number 0050 Township Roads, there's nothing there. 0101 Township Fund, $2,261,259.12. 0110 Emergency Utility Assistance, $100 even. 0121 the RASS, that is $4,119. 0123 the 2024 special events, that's nothing because we spent all that out of there. Now we'll start moving on to the 2025 special events, which is 0124, and that is $38.71. And once that finishes, we'll move on to the next one. So
okay,
0126 Trust Indiana Debt Service, let's see, $452,963.48. 0127 Trust Indiana Rainy Day Service, that is $573,927.18. 0128 our 2026 special events, $4,495.25. And then once we get rid of that $38, we'll start spending that $4,000 out of that one. So, next one we got is 0840 Township Assistance, $3,114,841.43. 9999 payroll deductions, $5,746.06. We'll jump down to 1318, our representative payee program, and that's $129,944.65 for a grand total of $6,547,434.88. If you flip to the back side of that, you'll see down at the very bottom what we say we have in cash matches the bank balance there. Now we will flip to our statements. We'll start with our statement 0101 our Township Fund from 6/1 to 6/30/2026. You actually got to flip to the second page of that, and we'll look at the month-to-date column, and that is $50,298.85. Year-to-date, $356,343.31, with a remaining of $827,803.69. Flip to the next page, 6/1 to 6/30 for our 840.1 Township Admin. Will be in the month-to-date column. At the bottom there, $193,361.99. Year-to-date, $1,312,854.94, with a remaining of $2,788,314.06. Let's flip to the next page, or flip two pages actually. 840.2 Direct Township Assistance from 6/1 to 6/30/2026. We'll go back to the month-to-date column. $158,845.75. Year-to-date, $976,490.36, with a remaining of $1,744,009.64. And if you can see on that far right column, we're only at 35% there. But once again, that's because you guys allotted us to have more money in this one this year than what we did previously. So we are watching that one. And then if we still feel comfortable next month, we'll start loosening that pulse a little bit for when the clients come in. We'll go to 840.3 other township assistance from 6/1 to 6/30. Month to date is $241.26. Year to date, $1,785.10. Remaining $3,214.90. And that completes the financial reports, and myself and Curtis will be happy to answer any questions if there are any. There he is.
Okay. Hi, Curtis.
Hello, Mr. Whitaker. All righty, good. Any questions?
So can you talk a little bit about under payroll deduction on page 2?
The negative, the red,
Yeah.
57.
Let's see what we got here.
Tell me a little bit about
Let's see what we got here. That is, so we had, anything that's coming out of anybody's paychecks
that.
comes out of us first before we get it from their paycheck, so that's where that money is coming from.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
Okay.
so that's like, we've got Y memberships that come out of some people's paychecks or Planet
Oh,
Fitness
okay.
memberships.
Then-
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. Well, thank you. Trustee, and, all right. Item number 4 is resolution WTR 2607-7, trustee.
Yep, yep.
What is this involved?
Yep, so every year we come to you guys and we ask to set the salaries for our staff. Last year we requested that you guys provide the staff a 5% increase. This year I'm coming to you guys and asking for a 4% increase. So between the last 2 years, it was 5% last year and then a 4% this year. I'm only allowed to do what I can do in this building because I got a great team. They work their butts off, and I believe that they need to be compensated truthfully for that, and that's why I'm coming to you guys for 4% this year.
Okay.
So in your packet, you'll see 2 different things of salary classification. You'll see one here,
Yes.
another one. One is our current year. You see it says July 2nd, 2026. That's our current one that we're on.
Okay, July.
It's gonna be up in the top right-hand corner.
Okay. Oh, yes, I
And
see
then the
it.
one in front of that is the one that we're
Is
requesting,
to-
yeah, this one we're requesting of you guys with the
Oh,
4%
okay.
raises, so that way you can
Okay.
see the difference between the two. So I'd be happy to answer any questions. Curtis, if you want to jump in at any time, please feel free. But we wanted to make sure that we're staying somewhat competitive and then also trying to stay with what's going on in the world economy as well, so.
Okay, so,
And we have the funds to pay it.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that was my question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have the cash of it.
Mr. Whitaker, I've been studying this for the last, I'd say the last 5 or 6 months. And if we look at our minutes from past meetings, I've been addressing my concern, particularly with our trustees' compensation. And I'm sure you're probably a lot more experienced with this, being the, our accountant, and not only at our township, but others as well, and probably have a feel at the state level of how this works. But I'm not real sure on if this is a setting that we want to talk about how I feel that the trustee, our trustee here for a number of years, has resolved to not taking an increase, and has basically said he was comfortable. But I feel, having studied, and I asked our person that does our gives us our numbers, Kelly. I asked her to provide for me, which she did, Kelly, the salaries of other townships in our state, and considering the size of our township, and also our trustee has not taking an increase when's the last time you've had an increase, trustee?
It was what, maybe 3 years ago?
3 years ago?
3 or 2 years
Three
ago.
years
But that
ago,
was
yes.
the first one ever since you've been here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, is this the protocol? Is this the proper place to talk about this now, Mr. Whitaker?
What is your goal?
Well, my goal is to raise it significantly, and having studied his annual salary and looking at other trustees, not only that, but other city employees and look at their compensation level, I think our trustee is not being compensated adequately. And I'd like to see, more than a 4% increase for our trustee, but I'm comfortable with our other employees receiving the 4%. 5%, normally corporate America, usually it's pretty much a 3% is the feel that I get from over the years of hearing corporate and just kind of seeing raises. That 5% I thought was generous, and now we're looking at 4%. I think I'm comfortable with that, but I think our trustees should receive a higher compensation, and I'd like to make that proposal.
But the board, has the.
That's our
ability
board
to
decision.
do that. This specific piece of legislation you have before you now, I don't think encompasses that. If you wanted it to, you'd have to, make an amendment to what's here to do that, or you could deal with it as we go into the next budget session.
Yeah, so I specifically didn't put anything on here for myself because I don't feel comfortable making that number change, and I would never do that.
Well, that's,
Right.
I figured you'd probably do that again.
Yeah.
And I feel the board, Pat, aren't we in agreement
Yeah.
that the trustee should be, yes.
I think that's a great job.
Oh, yes, but on this particular for 2027, did you give yourself an increase? You
No,
did
sir.
not?
No, sir, I didn't
No,
touch
he
it.
didn't. He just said he didn't.
Yeah, I didn't touch it. No, sir.
Well, he's not giving himself an increase.
Yeah.
I figured I would leave that to you guys, to the
Right,
board, if
right,
that's something.
right.
that you
Yes.
guys-
So we would need to make an amendment to this if we want to do it this year,
Yes.
or wait until next year, so.
Right,
Right,
right, either or.
either or.
I would,
What's your recommendation? Do you have one?
I would hold off for now.
Okay,
And we should have some more discussion relative to it.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah, I just,
All right.
I just wasn't really sure how that works with the trustee.
Yeah.
Again, he has not given himself a raise again.
Right.
And,
And he and I have talked about that, about him not including.
yeah, and,
himself. I agree with both of you,
okay,
okay, okay,
but I think there may be another way to do this.
okay,
okay.
That has to come back before the board, but I just want to have some discussions with.
okay,
Okay.
yeah, I just didn't want to do anything outside the norms of what the state
Right,
requires,
right.
about a board suggesting that a trustee, gets a raise, and, so, okay. All righty, well, on that note then, are you in favor of this?
Yeah, I would move to approve, resolution WTR 2607-7.
I second that, loudly.
Yeah.
So, and, okay, so we have a motion and we have a second. Of course, Bruce isn't here to discuss this, but I think Bruce is on board with this, but, okay, so, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Okay,
Thank you. The
wonderful.
the team will greatly appreciate that.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know we're crawling along here, but, okay, good. Thank you, Mr. Whitaker, for
Yeah.
both,
your
for
guidance.
your feedback on that, and also the trustee, managing the funds so astutely that we're able to do a 4%. There have been years on this board that we didn't even do increases. You remember that, don't you, Ms. Brewer?
Sure do.
Yeah, and, no, and, yeah, and things are tight out there, so, yeah, okay, wonderful. All right, great. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. All righty, so we'll move on to I guess we'll move on to the next meeting, August 11th. How's that look for you, Sterner? August the 11th. Okay. August 11th is good for me.
While you're looking at that, I would say, in September, I believe we have to, like last year was the first year for the, we did an exercise because we have so much cash. And every year we have the capital improvement plan. We have
Yes.
to put a capital improvement plan before you.
And I've got one that's coming to you this week.
All right.
So,
Perfect,
Yep.
perfect. I just want the board to be aware that,
Okay.
you know, it's every year now that we have to do that plan. And,
Okay,
Trustee
thank you, Mr. Whitaker. Mr. Whitaker, and also, have you been in situations, like the one I just discussed with you about raising, our township trustees, salary? I mean, is there another meeting that we need to have? I mean, how does that
if you
work?
call me, if you call me after the meeting, we can
Yeah,
discuss it.
okay, great. Okay, thank
You
you.
have my number? If not, the trustee can give it.
Trustees got, okay, all right, will do. Thank you, Mr. Whitaker. Okay, that looks good, Pat, for you on August, okay. Comments, trustee Knox.
I don't have very many of them today. First one is the AP bill, always $306, can't beat it. Yeah. With that, no actual usage up there, so that's amazing.
That's
Next,
phenomenal.
we've got our
Whoa.
numbers here for this month, or for June, I should say. So in June of 2025, we had 813 requests for assistance, and the value that we provided out in June of last year was $179,820. June of this year, total number of requests, 1,084. Total value, $262,405. So we're picking up a little bit. So,
Okay,
yes, sir. We are picking up. We are fully staffed. We haven't been fully staffed in a while. Yeah, so we're
congratulations.
going to give a hat tip to Mr. Thomas and his recruiting. And we also brought back Miss Shirley to be part-time HR. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so it's good to have her back on staff and to have a familiar face. So it's good to have her back.
Great.
And the last thing I got for you guys is Miss Mary's been knocking out the park. She has actually started an external and an internal newsletter.
I saw it.
So we're excited for that, to be able to communicate to the community in different ways. So we're excited to see where that goes and how she takes the reins on
You
that.
look
So,
nice. Well, I saw.
Miss Mary, where are you coming from? Like, where, yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I kind of started out in newspaper and went to marketing, and so I kind of bounced around from
Mhm.
journalism, marketing, PR. I
Yeah.
had my own agency for a while.
Oh, really?
Most of my work in the last 20-some years have been in marketing for construction equipment.
Okay. All right.
Manufacturers like Dexter, but,
Yeah.
so.
Okay, I know that, sure. Sure, we're glad, so she's basically filling Suzanne
Yes,
Runke's.
correct. Yep.
Oh, yeah, Suzanne, she was wonderful and spent
Yeah,
many
she
years
was
with.
gonna retire before I started,
Ah,
and I think I asked her in my interview, what's the transition plan?
Right.
And so she stayed on, and so I got, 3 weeks of her wisdom.
oh, great.
She
Are
actually
you
left.
feeling pretty comfortable on your own now, are you?
Starting to, yeah.
Yeah,
Still
good.
learning, still learning.
Still learning, yeah. Well, great. Well, there's great people here at workforce, so great. Well, welcome aboard. All righty. Any public comments?
Hello, everyone.
Hi,
Good evening.
public.
Nothing, Dennis? Okay, all right, great.
You'll see me more often.
Oh, okay.
Why is that?
You will see
Why is
me more
that?
Why?
Yeah.
I miss you all. I haven't had a Christmas card in the last 3 years.
Oh, my gosh, okay. All righty, well,
Okay,
great.
Dennis.
All right, well, nice to see you, Dennis.
Okay.
It really is. Okay, great. All righty, then I guess we shall adjourn the meeting then. Okay, wonderful. Meeting adjourned.
Thanks, Curtis. Appreciate it.
All right.
I'll be ringing you, Curtis.
Take care.
Okay.
Got some time.
Wait 1 second.
Should be one that
Thank you
says
all.
in